Hey guys, it's Mike the Wrestling Guy Smith, and you're watching All In Wrestling, the premier wrestling show that features everything from Raw to SmackDown to NXT to 205 to Impact Wrestling and Ring of Honor Wrestling, and maybe Lucha Underground. But anyway, the reason why I'm doing this video, guys, is I want to talk about the Elite coming to WWE because I heard in an interview. I had to record this right now. I just read in an interview that they might be coming. So, like I said in my NXT thing, like I said this morning, I kind of feel that the Ring of Honor guys, like I feel like the Elite can't really go to the WWE now. They could have went, but there's gotta be like Cody. I don't know. Cody Rhodes going to the WWE again, and they kind of left him because I kind of feel like with him being Stardust and him being the gimmick that he had, was like that was only like 1 year. Brandy Rhodes, I really want her to go in and be a women's champion because I know she can do it. And I see it because I want to see future matches. But the thing I want to really kind of focus on in that point or in that, like, you know, that paradigm would be the fact that the elite are cool. Like I don't know, I feel so indifferent about a lot of things because I kind of feel like New Japan is doing the same thing. Because New Japan was like, can I think they should stay in New Japan for at least 2 or 3 years just to get the dominant factor in there. But I think they outlived the New Japan. And it's like with AJ Styles coming to the WWE because we didn't know he was coming, but he came anyway. And the joke is nobody really talks about AJ because he's the one guy in the totem pole that kind of makes sense to people but doesn't really make sense because he's like a guy who doesn't want to lose, you see. And the joke would be for us to win with him, and it's like, okay, here's where we kind of jump off the rock. Here's what we do if it was different. I get that, but like I said with NXT, being the four guy, top guy era, and I just feel like it doesn't make any sense. Like it doesn't make any sense to me. Like like what I said in NXT, we have four top guys, right? Four guys that are top guys that are right on this little precipice of being great. And it's like, here's my thing I kind of don't like was like how the mid carders like Keith Lee, Matt Riddle, all these mid dudes, right, that could get pushed. They don't have the right gimmick to get pushed. Keith Lee feels like a Generation One Chris Jericho, like I've restated. I just feel in my own mind that Keith Lee is just a generation dude, and I don't feel like he's that guy to be. Everybody can tell me I'm wrong for saying it, but I'm not really wrong for saying it. Because the big thing is they don't know. I don't know. I'm against the whole Keith Lee being the big dog guy. Because it's the same thing. It's the same thing with Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn coming back, right? And that was my thing too, because I kind of feel like now, right? Because Raw's kind of split apart, and he's been gone and all this other stuff. Like, see, the thing is now that Kurt Angle is kind of running the shot, like I said with the Elite, I don't know where they would be because I don't know where would they kind of fit because Raw is full of top talent, full of top guys. And the thing is, the Elite have to get you like Cody has to get used to going by not by the indie rules. And I think he doesn't want to really leave the indies because Brandy, like I see her being a wrestler and being the dominant person that we know. And I see it. Like I see it. Like I don't know what Goldust either. He's a Hall of Famer now. I don't really see a lot of things with him. He's done a lot of things, and I see it a little bit too because you know, Ring of Honor, these independent shows don't bug me. Like I like it. And I like how they're not nutso, they're not psychotic, they're not even crazy. That's what I kind of feel like, right? And the joke is, we could make so much money, but the failure part would be, what are we really doing? See, case in point, everybody wants to be that guy, but they don't want to put the effort in to be that guy. Or we're at that guy, that point of being that guy, and it's like, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put you here. We're gonna put you here. Then we're gonna put you up here. Then we're gonna put you down here. And see, we're like guys who could have came back, and I get the gist. I get two things, right? I get the gist of two things. I get the gist. Orlando Jordan, right? He came mid 2000, not mid 2002, but I would say mid 2003, 2004. He came. So it was him, the Basham brothers, and then was JBL. JBL was already was in SmackDown, but he just changed the gimmick. And I think I like SmackDown, but I didn't like JBL. See, and the thing is with JBL is like he's a legend. He's been unified WWE champion. He has been an accolade. He's been a tag champ. He's been everything, even a world heavyweight champion, and he's been it all. And I just feel like, you know what? And that's the thing. He could have been in a commentary table. And I just feel like, you know what? What are we doing? I feel like what SmackDown doesn't know what they want to do. I feel like Raw doesn't know. And that's the thing. I kind of feel like with Paige, she could go on Smack. Why don't she just go on SmackDown and compete? Just compete. Compete. But I see the point though. Like I see the point. And like I said, you're probably never gonna see a lot of guys like Del Rio because he's never coming back. He's never coming back. I don't know. He's never coming back. The guy doesn't want to come back for anything. He likes it in Impact. He likes being in an Impact. I really think he does. Damien Sandow likes being an actor. I haven't really seen Damien Sandow. I haven't seen or Aaron Rex. I haven't seen him. And I feel like with Chris Masters, like I do have a future with him, but I think him going to WWE doesn't really work. Because he left. Like, Chris Masters doesn't really exist to us anymore. Just like how Magnus is this new dude that I don't like in the NWA. Him being there and him being in Ring of Honor. I don't like it. Like, even with WPCW, like, I didn't like that Billy Ray was there because it was like, it wasn't his job to be there. And the joke is now, everybody gets mad about the British strong style invasion. Like everybody, WWE's taking British strong style. No, they're just incorporating it into the system. That's a different thing. And I kind of feel like, with the UK, like with NXT UK, I dig. It's not a big thing to me because they're actually making enough money to put guys and put British, like, Trent Seven, Mustache Mountain, TM61, all these dudes that are so good at being a tag team. Oni Lorcan, Danny Burch. I like that. I do. You just don't get a lot of guys. Like, See, the Undisputed Era is like this one thing, this one tightly knit group. Like I said, I'm gonna say this before I go. Like I said, guys, what do you think? Who do you think? Who do you think the Elite is coming to WWE? Yes or no? Comment, comment on the channel, and I'll answer the questions. Like I said, I'm just doing another, like I would say, Matt chat. Like I said, if you guys like the video, subscribe to my channel, and peace.